Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, I want to show you a kind of a poor man's version of a link to action thing that is available in Samsung Notes. Now, not in S Notes, but in Samsung. And let me go back. Sorry about that. Not in S Notes, but in Samsung Note. Now, if you probably remember back in the old days when S Note was the full version, had this really cool thing called link to action where, let's say, if you wrote down a phone number, a website, or an address, you could circle it and link it to an action. Like a phone number, you can either just dial it right out or save it as a contact. An address, you could pull it up in Maps. An email, matter of fact, you could email somebody. Web page, you can go right to it. A lot of different stuff. Link to action was fantastic. But for whatever reason, Samsung took that app and they dumbed it down and made just a really bad, stupid, watered down version of S Note. Now, yes, I know that there are APKs out there with that original, but I don't trust APKs, kind of like I don't trust third-party keyboards. That's my thing, I have that hang up, so whatever. So I'm not going to download any APKs unless it comes from either the Samsung App Store or Google Play. I have no interest. But anyway, let's take a quick look at this, kind of watered down / poor man's version of a link to action. Now, that's not available in S Note. It's only available in Samsung Notes. So let's go into that. Okay. And we will create a new note. So let me just turn this a little bit. Now, I'm trying to write behind the camera, and I'm not the best writer, so let's just try a phone number. Okay, so now, this is the phone number. So now if we hit save, okay. Now if you hover the pen, now this gets a little bit tricky because it's a little bit finicky. Now you see right there's that little phone icon. If you tap that, you'll have the option to dial the number or create a contact or update existing contact. So not as intuitive or easy to do as link to action was, but it's still available if you want to use it. Me, I'm never really going to use it because I don't know, I just really miss that old link to action. But listen, it's there if you want it. Okay, still kind of a cool feature, and thought you should know about it. Okay, so let's go back in. We're gonna go back into Samsung Notes, and let's do this. Let's delete that note. I could have erased it, but whatever. Now we're going to do this. So I'm going to try writing carefully. It's not easy because I don't write very clearly, whether it's this or on regular pen and paper. Okay, so then we're going to save. Okay, and again, over the pen. Now you see the little globe over there for the simulating. Let me get back to that. Okay, it's a little bit finicky, like I said, so let me hover again. Okay, we get the globe back. It's simulating the World Wide Web. And again, it went away, so there it is. We'll tap it. And it will bring you to the web address. So again, it's finicky, but it tends to be somewhat easier than that. But the problem is I'm from behind the phone trying to write and do things. So, but as you see, like with the phone numbers and the web address, all you have to do is hover the pen, and you'll be able to get that little bit of an action going. Like I said, it is finicky and a bit of a pain because depending on how you hover the pen or if you move it a little bit, the action will go away. But try it out and see how you like it. So just let you know those two actions are available. Now, I have tried, putting in an address. That doesn't work. And so I don't know why. And what else did I try? There's one other thing. What did I try? Okay, I tried that, the address. And okay, the maps thing didn't work. And oh yeah, the camera thing with being able to draw any shape, do a camera image, still not there. Okay, even with the extension pack. And that one really bothers me because that one I really liked a lot. Okay, but that's it. Now you know these two little tricks. If you want to try a Again, let's be honest, it's a bad watered down version of link to action. As a matter of fact, it's not even really a link to action because you're just hovering, doing the thing, but enough of that. Okay. And while we're here talking, let's just get into this really quick. I'm going to go on for a little rambling right here. Now, probably most people aren't going to watch those 2 videos I posted where I tested the Note 9's camera quality as far as, taking a walk, and then in the car, I had a dear friend with me. I did English, she did Spanish, because some of my people who watch, don't speak English or don't speak it, proficiently. So we did that for them. It was a lot of fun. Now I have to say, I do have criticisms of the Note 9, okay? So I'm not like a huge, over the top zealot of it. But what I do have to say is I am loving the camera on this thing. And no, it's not perfect because, people have heard me complain before, especially about lens flare at night with street lights and any type of, outdoor lighting, flood lighting. You get a lot of lens flare, and that really irritates me. But on the whole, I'm super impressed with the picture taking abilities of this phone. The video, as far as I'm concerned, now if you could check it out for yourself, obviously you don't have to watch the whole thing, but I think the Note 9 does fantastic with video, both in quality as far as, just how the image looks, in stability, and how it captures, the voices. Now we were in a challenging situation both times, we were holding the phone down low, or, we were in the car and it was noisy, and it picked our voices up, in my opinion, very, very well. So taking pictures and video, I'm just blown away by how well this Note 9 does on video. Now maybe it's just me, but I'm super impressed. Okay, all right, that's enough of that. So if you have any questions about any of that, quasi link to action stuff, I gotta stop calling it that. It's really not link to action. But if you have any questions about that, ask, or anything else, let me know. And that's it. Thanks for watching.